So, with everything being negative right now, I feel like there's a lot of negativity going on because we're 0-3, you know. We got some positive news. First off, we did put Trent Brown on IR, which means that he no longer counts toward our 53-man roster, which is a huge W, by the way, because that means we can elevate somebody else up and have them on our roster so we can use them for rotation purposes and stuff like that. So that's number one, humongous W that we're actually getting somebody else in our lineup here. Number two, we have McKinley Jackson and we have Myles Murphy, who are now eligible to return to the Bengals as of Monday. So Monday, we can bring both of those guys off the IR and bring them back to the active roster if they are healthy, of course. I believe there is a period of time they have to process and do all that kind of stuff before they can play. But that will, kick into the whole, finally we are getting those guys back and we're getting this roster back to where it should have been to begin the season off. So again, like I said, it's small, minuscule W's, but I will definitely say I think our defense is going to look a lot better once McKinley Jackson is in there. Now that Chris Jenkins is back, once Sheldon Rankins comes back, BJ Hill, all of these guys together, this is going to look a lot better. Because obviously we know the Bengals aren't going to go out there and trade for anyone. We're not going to... We might sign somebody else, but again, as I looked at earlier, free agency right now is really just a cesspool, and there really isn't too much to look at. So this is like the best that we're going to get, is the ability to actually get some players in here. So hopefully it works out in the end. Again, we're kind of just waiting. We don't really have an update on Myles Murphy. We don't really have an update on McKinley Jackson. But I believe, at least Myles Murphy, I believe he should be ready to go after he is taken off IR on Monday. He should be all good to go. Not sure about McKinley Jackson, but definitely Myles Murphy. So, and having him back at least gives us like a young pass rusher in there. So if Sam Hubbard, who we talked about earlier, his injury his injury keeps becoming a problem, and he's not able to overcome it, which, again, like I said, is where we're kind of at right now. At least having, Myles Murphy in there, maybe he gets some reps, maybe he can have a pretty good, game or two and really help us. At this point, again, as I said before, we need every single person on the 53-man roster here to do everything they can to help us win. Like, there's nobody on the 53-man roster who can slack off. We need every single one of these guys, including players like, and I said before, Jordan Battle, Moma Jumenta. We need all these guys. So hopefully we actually start utilizing them and we see more snap counts. Again, Battle currently on this year so far has 1 snap. And Moma Jumenta, butcher it every time, he has 0 snaps on defense. Now, keep in mind, these guys do have snaps on special teams, and they are contributing on special teams, but we definitely, I feel like, need to implement them in some capacity on defense. Give us every chance possible to win, right? So, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Day. By the way, I will be live tomorrow at 12:45 for the game at 1 o'clock. And again, getting our first win is an absolute must. Peace out.